Bearfence Rock Scramble is a top 10 trail in Shenandoah National Park. Come with us as we show you this legendary trail. Let's get started. We'll first discuss the trailhead and parking lot, but watch the whole video for tips you'll need to know to enjoy and accomplish the rock scramble, and an easier alternate hike to reach the viewpoint for those with mobility challenges or little hikers. So what mile marker is Bearfence Mountain? Skyline Drive is the route through Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. It is 105 miles long, and the points of interest are shared by what mile marker they are on Skyline Drive. The trailhead for Bearfence in the parking lot is located at mile marker 56.4 Skyline Drive. Look for the parking lot on the west side, and the trail starts on the east side of Skyline Drive. Be careful crossing Skyline Drive. There are a lot of people who are not out for a Sunday drive. Motorcycles and cars tend to drive too fast for the twists and turns and do not give themselves enough sight distance to stop for pedestrians. But there is limited parking, and those who come early will have a better chance of getting a spot in the lot. When I say limited, I mean about 16 spots. As one of the top 10 trails in Shenandoah, this limits the amount of people on the trail and your ability to hike Bearfence, but it makes the hike more enjoyable because there are fewer people on the trail. Speaking of the trail, how long is the hike to Bearfence Mountain? The most popular way to hike Bearfence Mountain is with a loop that includes the rock scramble on the way up and the Appalachian Trail on the way back. This hike is 1.4 miles and includes 311 feet of elevation gain. Plan on an hour to hike this moderate difficulty trail and enjoy the 360-degree views from above. The parking lot is at about 3,300 feet, and the top of the mountain is a little over 3,600 feet above sea level. Next, we will talk more about the trail, and later we'll get into what gear to take for this hike. What is it like hiking Bearfence Mountain Trail? As you can tell, the trail immediately ascends from the parking lot. The elevation gain can be felt every step until you reach the viewpoint. There are a lot of well-maintained steps, but there is also a lot of trail with flat rock and jagged rock with uneven footing. Every step matters here, and injury would make it difficult to get back to your car. It would hurt to stumble and fall into the trees or brush just off the trail. In the summer, everything is an amazing green. Some of the trees you may discover are chestnut and red oak. Wildflowers are also present along the trail. Watch out for poison ivy. The rock scramble is periods of rock with intermittent trail. You never know what you will discover around the next corner. The trail makes you wonder, what is next? What are some of the recommendations for hiking Bearfence Mountain Trail? There are a few recommendations and rules from the National Park Service. Pets are not allowed on the trail. The scramble isn't the best choice for people with a fear of heights. Some of the trail is on steep drop-offs. If there is rain, snow, or ice, it is best to stay off the rock and hike other trails instead. The rocks have difficult footing even in dry weather. Stay on the trail for your safety and also to protect the ecosystem. Take plenty of water and stay hydrated, and be sure you and your brood are physically healthy enough to complete this moderate 1-hour hike. This one isn't usually considered, but when you finish your hike, make sure to check for ticks as they carry Lyme disease. To hike safely, be sure you tell someone of your hike and when you will check in with them again after your hike is complete. That is so, if that person doesn't hear from you, they can contact the park for help. The park has a nice guide on the internet. We'll include the link in our video description. Every hike needs a dad joke. What did the hiker say when he fell in a pile of moss? I'm not liking this. What is your favorite dad joke? Tell us in the comments. Let's get back to the trail, and what are some basic tips for the Bearfence Rock Scramble? Our first tip is to take your time and don't rush this one. Even though the word scramble sounds quick, make sure the rock you are scrambling is solid and go at a comfortable pace. If the rock breaks off, make sure you alert those below. Take smaller steps and stay in control. Make sure your shoes are tied well to provide solid support. Cinch your backpack so it is tight to your body and keeps you balanced. Stow your trekking pole so you can use your hands for climbing. At times you will use your arms and legs to crawl like a bear. Your footholds are more important than your handholds, but the handholds should complement your footholds. Every step and handhold matters. Plan your path up the rock that is most efficient for you and your ability. Stay until the end, because a little later we'll give you an alternate route to take that may be more to your hiking style. Now we've discussed shoes and backpacks a little bit, but What gear do I need to hike Bearfence Mountain Trail? We almost always hike with a day pack and took one with us on this hike as well. The Teton Sports Oasis backpack is great for day hiking. We kept our trekking poles in the car for this hike, but see where it would be useful on the trail, but not while scrambling the rock. I wear Merrell Moab 2 hiking shoes, and it provided great traction on the trail and rock. Our brood usually wears similar, but in between sizes on this trip, we kind of wore a variety of footwear. First aid kits are a must on any hike, and we carry 2 just in case. Always consider taking a rescue rope too. A rope will come in handy and may be necessary if some of your group slips off the trail and down and needs help back up. With 500 miles of trails in Shenandoah National Park, it is a good idea to take a map and compass and flashlight or headlamp. After the overlook, we got a little confused and one wrong turn could make for a bad day. We'll put examples of all this gear in our video description, so make sure to check it out. Bring enough water for your hike. Drink before and during your hike so that you have enough fluids. The Viewpoint is a great place to sit down, have a snack or lunch, and enjoy the view. Granola bars or protein bars are great for your brood and when they're hungry. We know how hard it is to motivate little ones when they are hungry, adults too. But if you really want to motivate, and you've watched our videos before, you know we recommend candy to keep you going. You're exercising, you're hiking, a little sugar is good for the soul. We usually pack gummy worms or fruit chews because they don't melt and are easy to hand out to everyone. We've got more to offer about this trail, but thank you for watching and being a part of Camp Brood. We know your time is valuable and appreciate you spending it with us. You'll be more ready for Shenandoah and other national parks with our videos, and we hope you have a great time learning about these places with us. We've put more details in our video description, so if you have time, read it while you watch. The trail can be hiked in a loop. After you cross the road from the parking lot, follow the blue blazes marked on trees and rocks. The blazes guide you on Bearfence Mountain Trail. The trail will take you to the top for spectacular views. Follow the trail off the Viewpoint, turn right onto the short distance to the Appalachian Trail, and turn right again for an easier return back to your car. The Appalachian Trail is marked by the monuments with the metal bands. The bands are inscribed with trail details. But if you want to see the Viewpoint and avoid the rock scramble, you can take the Appalachian Trail to the Viewpoint and return to your car the same way. From the parking lot, when you first reach the Appalachian Trail, take a right, then take a left to get onto the Bearfence to see the viewpoints without having to do the rock scramble. To learn more about Shenandoah National Park, watch this video next.